It's the National Football League on EA Sports. And coming up, it's two teams who made their NFL debuts together back in 1976. It's the Buccaneers and the Seahawks, and it's all up next.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to the beautiful city of Seattle. We welcome you inside Lumen Field, the home of the Seahawks. Thanks for having us in to kick off a new year. Mike Tirico, Greg Olsen. Greg, you lived this as a player. It's so exciting off season to get your body ready and your team ready and your game ready. Finally, show everybody what it's all about. Week 1 of the season has arrived.
Yeah, and at this stage in the process, Mike, you're exactly right. All you want is for this ball to be kicked off. You're tired of practicing. You're tired of the off-season workouts. You're tired of the preparation for what feels like an...
So what lies in store for these teams this season? The talking's done. We're about to find out. It's week 1, and off we go on EA Sports. He's across the 20, taken down just shy of the 25. Here comes the Seattle offense to take over for the first time. And leading them, Greg, the veteran out of West Virginia, it's Geno Smith.
There's just something special about week 1, isn't it, Mike? I mean, after months of anticipation, speculation, it finally hits you. The season has arrived. This is the first time where we're going to get to see a lot of the debuts of players on new teams, new coaches, rookies taking the field for the very first time in a meaningful game. The preseason is one thing, but it's an entirely different level of excitement once opening weekend rolls around. I don't know about you, but I am excited to see what's in store for us, that these games finally now matter.
Play action now. It's Geno. He's going to air one out for Metcalf. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be second down. From the gun, it's Geno. Firing right side, brought in by Brown. He'll get about 6 before he's taken down. Here's a 3rd down and 4. Working out of the gun, Smith. Nowhere to go. He's going to be taken down.
The defensive coaches, they preached all week, Mike. They have to have relentless pursuit of this quarterback when he tries to extend the play. So often it results in a great play for the offense and a big pickup. This time, because of that pursuit, it leads to a big loss.
So it's 4th down. The Seahawks send out the Aussie Michael Dixon to punt. And he'll be brought down. Short return. And they'll take over there. So the Tampa Bay offense set to work for the first time in this one. And they're led by the number 1 overall pick back in 2018. Greg, it is Baker Mayfield at quarterback.
Mike, as I think back to opening day over my years of playing in the NFL, it didn't matter if I was a rookie or going into my 14th season. I think every player goes into that game with just a little bit of extra nerves, thinking, all right, new season, new opportunity. Can I still do this at a high level? And, man, you get through that first game, and it feels like you can finally take a deep breath and let the season unfold. It's going to be a lot of nerves in this one here today, but the team that settles down the fastest and just gets back to playing ball, they're going to have a big advantage coming away with a big win today.
Play clock has expired. We're not going to get this one off on top.
Game. Offense. Still second down.
Baker gonna give it to Irvin. And he's bottled up after a gain of a yard. 3rd and long. Out of the shotgun, Mayfield. That's caught. It's Bucky Irving. And a good short tackle right there. It stops him a good distance short of the marker. It sets up 4th down.
Even though they gave up that last completion, Mike, that's a really good drive there for this defense. I mean, from the beginning, on those early downs, keeping them from staying ahead of the chains, put them in a tough 3rd down situation, and now it brings up 4th down, and looks like they're going to get off the field.
And that's a nice job of getting to him, making sure that return was not going anywhere. The Seahawks offense going to take over now for the 2nd time. They'll search for the first points of this game as they begin the drive on 1st and 10. And he'll work this forward to the 35. Tyke Smith there on the stop. Here's 2nd and 6. From the shotgun, it's Smith. That's caught. It's Kenneth Walker. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. Following the completion, we'll get a stoppage here for an injured player. Not what you want to see quarter 1 of week 1. Set to go now on 1st and 10. He'll swing this one out wide to his running back. He did a good job of making one man miss, but could not get away from this defense in the end. It turns into a loss of yardage.
I think this play is a direct result of his film study. He knew exactly where that ball was going before the play was snapped, and that play recognition, man, it separates a lot of guys in this league, and it results in a negative play.
It is 3rd and 10. From the shotgun, Smith. Got a man, it's Rocket. First catch for him on this new season, and it results in a 1st down. So, first quarter in the books here on NFL Kickoff Weekend. What will the 2nd quarter have in store? Greg and I back in the Great Northwest in a moment. From the 39, here's a 1st and 10. Smith will give it to Charbonnet. And he'll manage to bring this down to about the 37. Levante David doing his work on defense. They'll come up on a 2nd down and 8. The tight end Fant in motion. Off the play fake. Smith.
Initially, Mike, a really good job by the defense. Nowhere to go with the ball for this quarterback. He's forced to pull it down and turn into a runner. Little slow reaction, and he's able to actually pick up a pretty good game.
And he's going to be brought down at the 27, but that's enough. 1st down as they do it on the ground.
This just shows why you can't count on just one guy to take him down. He's a powerful enough runner. You've got to have guys coming in support when that first hit is made. It takes a team effort to stop him, especially once he gets going.
15-yard pickup there. It's good for a Seahawks 1st down.
This is already a little better than the first time they had the ball, Mike. Remember, opening possession, 3 and out. Showing some signs of life here now. Nice pickup there by the
pass rush gets home, and he goes down.
And now we're seeing the game kind of go back and forth. Each team trading blows, trying to establish control over the other. Nice chunk play on the previous play. The defense responds back with a sack, and we're going to see which team can establish a little bit more of this control as the game unfolds.
The Seahawks are going to have a 1st and goal coming up. They try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
I love the way the ball's been moving around to different guys this drive, Mike. I mean, it really keeps the defense guessing and off balance. And now this defense is going to have to figure out how to keep this offense out of the end zone because it's 1st and goal.
They'll run here, and it's Charbonnet. A dive, and he's in. Zach Charbonnet. Touchdown, Seattle.
But you think back to their first possession of this game, Mike, it resulted in a punt. Not exactly the fast start the coaches told us was so important as this game unfolds. They get the ball back for possession 2. Now they try to find some rhythm, find their identity of the game plan, and they come away with 6. So that's how you bounce back in this league. It's not always going to be perfect. Really nice job settling into this game here with their 2nd possession.
Seven 0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. Here comes a return from the 3. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. The Buccaneers offense ready to take over for their 2nd possession. They'll be hoping to match that touchdown from a moment ago. 7-0 our score as this drive begins with a 1st down. They'll run it. It's Irvin. And he will wiggle his way forward for a gain of a couple. 2nd down and 8. They send Godwin in motion. They will not get this one off. It'll be a delay of game.
Delay of game, offense. Still 2nd down.
They'll motion the tight end, Thomas. On 2nd down, Baker. Open man downfield. That's Godwin. And he'll be taken down all the way up past the 45. First catch for him on this new season. And it results in a 1st down. 2 minutes remaining. First half in a 7-0 game. Greg and I back with more on this opening week after this. Mayfield to throw it here on 1st. The pressure gets there, and down he goes. A sack. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. This one is complete along the sideline. A very nice job to fit that ball in. It'll be a modest gain. A tough spot here. 3rd and long. From the gun, it's Mayfield. He'll try to run for it. A 1st down on the scramble. A gain of 16.
And that just can't happen. 3rd and long, just understand, contain the ball, rally tackle, just get the ball carrier on the ground. Not only not able to get to him inside the pocket, he's able to extend the play with his legs and pick up a huge, long 1st down.
Second down throw for Mayfield. Get this complete right side to Otten. And they'll whistle him down, but not before he picks up a 1st down after a gain of 7. Here's Mayfield. He was trying to fit that one in to Mike Evans. It's 2nd down. Back to the air. It's Mayfield. That one intercepted. Into space. Still going. And he's going to bring this one back the distance. Touchdown, Seahawks. Nothing the defense loves more, Greg, than the opportunity to not only stop a team, but turn them back around the other way. A touchdown on the pick six.
Yeah, the defense just loves getting their hands on the ball when they can, Mike, but it is extra special when they're able to capitalize and take it all the way back for 6.
These are the ones that rip your heart out on the offensive side. Myers. Good on the extra point. And the Seahawks move out on top, 14-0. They didn't leave much time on the clock to put together a drive here at the end of the first half. And the kickoff's coming their way. This returnable from the 4. And he's brought down right at the 35-yard line. The Bucs offense going to take over just before the half. They're staring at a 2-touchdown deficit, 14-0. The score as the offense tries to regroup and get going with 1st and 10. Timeout here at Tampa Bay. That is their second. And they stop it with 19 seconds to go in this opening half. Throwing on 2nd down, Mayfield. Loose inside the 30. And he will go all the way. Jalen McMillan. Touchdown, Tampa.
That is just a complete disaster. I mean, we're in the final seconds of the first half, Mike, and you give up a huge explosive play that results in a touchdown. No matter what you've done all half, it completely changes the game.
On is Chase McLaughlin for the extra point. It's up and good. And the Buccaneers are on the board. It's now 14-7. Halftime coming close. And not much time left as this one is kicked away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. And they're just going to run it here up the middle. They converge on him quickly. They'll only get a couple. Jordan Whitehead is there to bring them down. So we've reached halftime here on NFL Kickoff Weekend as we get you to Orlando. Say hello to my old pal, Jonathan Coachman, with our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach.
Okay, Mike, thanks very much. More from you and Greg in a moment. But first, time for a look around the NFL to see what's going on here and what's already been an eventful afternoon of football. We'll get started over at the Caesar Superdome in New Orleans, where it was the Saints who come away with the victory at home. The Saints with an ideal start as they move to 1-0 in front of their home faithful. The second half, straight ahead. Time to get back to it. And for the call, let's rejoin Mike Tirico and Greg Olson.
Coach, thank you. Both teams trying to find the right formula to come out on top in this second half. Coming up. This one taken at the 7. And they'll bring him down just shy of the 30-yard line. The Buccaneers offense ready to get going again. They'll have it first in this third quarter. They trail here by a touchdown as this drive will start with a first down. They'll motion the tight end, Thomas. His throw on first down is going to be incomplete.
I think at some point for this quarterback, he has to start looking some other directions. I mean, he's tried to get the ball now to this guy multiple times, and all of them have resulted in incomplete passes.
A throw left side, going to be intercepted. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
Well, Mike, I think it's pretty clear what the message was by this head coach at halftime. He said, listen, guys, we're behind. We're trailing. We're going to come out early in this second half and be aggressive from the get-go and cut into this deficit. But oftentimes, reckless decision-making, over-aggressive play calling leads to turnovers. Now, this defense finds themselves heading back out onto the field a little earlier than expected, but they need to hold serve and keep this score right where it is.
Smith now to throw on first down. Metcalf is wide open. First catch for him on this new season, and it results in a first down. Here's Geno. Outright Smith and Jigba has it. The Seahawks are going to be set up. First and goal coming up. They'll mark them down at the 6-yard line. Geno to throw. To the end zone there, but it is incomplete. DK Metcalf was the intended target. And it'll bring up second and goal. On the bootleg, it's Smith. He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
You can feel them starting to press a little bit, especially with this passing game. They find themselves so close to the end zone, they got to get it over the goal line. You got to be a little bit more accurate. You got to be a little bit smarter with the ball. And right now, the timing, the spacing, it's just not matching up. The initial reaction is, how does this quarterback not throw the ball past the first down line to gain to try to extend this drive? And the reality is, because they've already decided they're going to go for it on fourth down.
They'll try it now with Walker. Powering forward. He's in. Kenneth Walker. Touchdown, Seattle. So they decide to go for the touchdown, and Greg, they get rewarded on fourth and goal with the 6 points.
Yeah, I think the safe bet there is you settle for the field goal and you're happy coming off the field with points. But not this play caller. He rolls the dice a little bit, but give credit to the offensive line. They created just enough of a lane for this back to take it in for 6.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This will be returned from the 6. A good return as he takes it across the 30. Here's the Tampa Bay offense. They're going to take over once more. They trail by 2 touchdowns, so the time is now. Got to get that rally going. It starts with 1st and 10. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5. Here comes Otten in motion. On the ground, it's Irvin. And nowhere to go on that one. They lifted him up and threw him down behind the line.
This is what every defense in the league is shooting for, Mike. Negative plays. That's how you kill drives. Force teams to play from behind the sticks. Great job here, taking them down for a loss.
And some problems communicating on 3rd down, and that's going to be a delay.
Still 3rd down.
So after the 5 yards are walked off, they face 3rd and long. Going up top for Evans. He's got it. And he will score. Mike Evans. Touchdown, Buccaneers. McLaughlin now for the extra point. The kick is good. And the Bucs draw closer here. It's 21-14. The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. From the 6, here comes a return. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. Out comes the Seattle offense as they get ready for their next possession. They lead by a touchdown as this drive begins with 1st and 10. Now, Gino. Metcalf, left side. He's got it. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5. Shotgun run now with Walker. And he is fortunate to get past the line of scrimmage. Call it a yard at most. Jordan Whitehead is there to bring him down. Smith from the gun on 3rd down. He'll try and get there on the ground.
These are the plays that are just crushing for a defense. Here you are, you think you're about to make a big stop, force 4th down, and get the football back. But instead, you let the quarterback get loose. He picks up the 1st down with his legs, and now you got to defend a fresh set of downs.
He's fighting to get back to the line of scrimmage, but can't get there. Dropped for the loss of a yard. Once again, it's Walker. And that won't get a whole lot. Maybe a yard, but that's it. Here's a 3rd and 10. We are through 3 quarters here on NFL Kickoff Weekend. Back with more after the break. You're tuned in to the NFL on EA Sports. From the gun on 3rd down, Smith. They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
When you get the ball in this situation, what you're looking to do is not only end the drive with a touchdown to put the game away, but you'd love to chew up some clock. So with that incomplete pass now likely putting an end to this series, that's a big opportunity for them to try to close this game out.
And not much doing there. They made sure he would not get free. Baker Mayfield and the Bucs ready to get back to work. And I want to take you through the highlights here. They have been plentiful from the quarterback position. Has the offense running at a high efficiency throughout, and will try to sustain it here down the stretch. So they come to the line for 1st down and 10. They send Godwin in motion. On 1st down is Mayfield. It's in middle here, and he's got McMillan. And they're going to mark him down right at the 30-yard line.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too soft here as they try to hold on to this lead here late.
And he'll be tackled up around the 45-yard line.
Well, Mike, you know the old saying, the more tight ends on the field, the better. And in this case, it worked out perfectly. A lot of big bodies on the field, hat for a hat. Nice job there by the back, picking up a good gain.
Now whistles. Play clock at 0, and that'll cost them 5.
Still 1st down.
Out of the shotgun, Mayfield. It's complete to Evans. So they go backwards on 1st down. Here's 2nd and 13. They send Evans in motion. Now Mayfield. Godwin working the right side. They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up third down. They send him right out of the slot. And some problems communicating on third down, and that's going to be a delay.
Still third down.
Whoa, things are getting tougher. It's now 3rd and 15. Mayfield to throw. They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
Here's the quarterback doing everything in his power to extend this play, and none of his guys could get open. You got to see someone separate, work with your quarterback, go into scramble second reaction mode, and let's also give some credit to the back end doing a nice job plastering with their assignment, and he had no choice but to throw it away.
The Seahawks offense ready to come back out for this next possession. They try to establish some tempo as they start this one with 1st and 10. The tight end Fant in motion. This drive starts on the ground with Walker. The hole closes quickly. He'll pick up about 3. They face 2nd down and 7. Play action now. It's Geno. Smith and Jigba left side. He's got it. And he'll wind up out of bounds past the 45-yard line. Great run after the catch in the open field. A pickup of 24.
A lot could go wrong anytime you decide to put the ball in the air here late in the protect this lead. But at the same time, I like that they haven't gone super conservative. Just handoff right, handoff left, and it just turns into tackling practice. So I like the balance of making the defense defend everything, because right now, possess the ball, protect the ball, and ultimately just run the clock out.
Here's 2nd and 9. From the gun, it's Geno. Connecting with the tight end. That's Fant. And they'll work this close to a 1st down, maybe just a tad short. 2 minutes remain in the 4th quarter. We'll come back and finish this one off after this. We'll try and run it with Walker. He's down right at the 40, but that is good enough to move the chains. 1st down. Now after the run, we get a stoppage for an injured player. He'll get himself looked at, but this is not how you want to begin a new campaign. And keep it on the ground and keep it with Walker. And that'll be good for about a half dozen. It'll set up 2nd down. The tight end Fant in motion. They run with Walker. And he'll get about 4 out of that one. That should be enough to move the chains. It is 1st down. The defense still with all 3 timeouts at their disposal as the quarterback's down to a knee. Lost 1 on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. Straight ahead, it's Walker. And he is not going to get away. Might have gotten a yard, but it will set up 3rd down. Victory formation here as he's down to a knee. the 12th man a factor here as it's a win for the Seahawks. They move to 1-0, getting the victory to begin the new campaign. So that'll do it for us. For Greg Olson and our terrific team behind the scenes, I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. Follow us on X at EA Madden NFL. It's a win for the Seahawks. As we say, so long from Seattle.